Today we're going to be testing the Pro V1 versus the Pro V1X. And what we're going to be testing is ball speed, carry distance, and apex to see exactly what the difference is between both of these. And I'm going to be testing it with a driver and a 7-iron. So first we will start with the Pro V1X. I'm going to hit 10 shots with this with a driver, 10 shots with a 7-iron, and then do the same for this, take an average, and then show you guys the results. All right, 7-iron, playing the P770s, in case you're wondering. That one is flushed. Flushed but lower. Again, this is the Pro V1 we're testing first. So Pro V1 supposedly flies lower, but carries a little further. Chunk that one out. I've also always felt the Pro V1 felt softer off the face than the X. That was chunked really badly. All right, 10th shot right here. Ooh, we hit a good one. That was the straightest one I've hit. My God. Hit the line. All right, 10 shots. Let's see what the averages are. All right, so to show you what we're looking at here, average backspin, 5,300, apex, 81.4 feet, carry average is 200, club head speed, 95.4, and then our ball speed, 137.7. So let's see how that all changes when we go to a Pro V1X. So Pro V1 versus Pro V1X. So with the Pro V1 here, you can see our average ball speed was 137.7. Again, this is with a 7-iron. Made a little bit of an error here. You can actually see the average ball speed was 134. 137.7 was just the last swing. So I just read it wrong, but here is all of the averages. The actual number for the Pro V1 is 134 average ball speed. A little bit slower with a Pro V1X, and you can see our club head speed is identical basically for this test that I've done. So the club head speed's the same, but the Pro V1X, for whatever reason, seems to have a much lower average ball speed. Average carry also lower for the Pro V1X. Apex, interesting, lower for the Pro V1X, even though they say it's supposed to fly higher. I didn't get those results, but again, I'm not a robot, so the robot probably would get those results, but this is just me. And then you can see the spin is higher on, the spin is only slightly higher on the Pro V1 compared to the Pro V1X on an iron. So when we switch to a driver with Pro V1 versus Pro V1X, you can see here, average ball speed, 170, right in the 170 region, average carry, 292, 289, and then we have the Pro V1 should have less spin, and it does have less spin. Again, not by a lot. It's just a very minimal amount. And our club head speed, 122 for the Pro V1X and 120 for the Pro V1. So it's just not a huge difference between both of them. I will say this, I've been playing on a course recently that has very firm greens, and the Pro V1 just seems to have more spin on my wedge shots to be able to hold the green. And I feel like I've seen the Pro V1X actually fly higher off the driver. So as far as apex goes, Pro V1X does fly higher. It's 6 feet there, so there is a noticeable difference. and maybe it's better when we're actually out on the course. But these are the numbers we're getting from the Full Swing Simulator, which is actually really cool. We're at the Golf Den in Mesa, so I'll have it linked below. But yeah, so that's the data that we're looking at. Not a huge difference, but in the real world, I'm absolutely seeing this spin more. I love the feel on this around the greens, and overall just has a softer feel. Feels like you compress it more. So I don't know, I think I actually prefer the Pro V1, but you guys let me know what you think. And if you want to see what golf accessories you should have in your golf bag for 2025, click this video right here. That'll be really helpful. Make sure you have all of those in your bag.